Yes, I do contemplation every day, actually, 24 by 7. The activity is going on, mental activity. But my contemplation is not about verification because I've done that many times already. My contemplation is how to do my work, the service, in a better way. What more needs to be done? And I keep getting probably 50 messages per day from different seekers, not only on path of knowledge. There is a secret program going on behind the curtains where everybody is welcome from all the paths. I need to contemplate about their questions, about the problems they are facing, how to guide them, because many are asking for directions. So my contemplation is a little bit different than somebody who is just starting on the path of knowledge. This is what I do whole day. If you are getting bored, that there can be two reasons. First reason is obvious, that there is nothing to verify now. You verified the teachings once, twice, and you are happy with it. By happy, I mean you are satisfied with it. So there is no need to verify it again. How many times can you verify that the experiencer has no form or shape? Once. It is clear as daylight, crystal clear. Once is enough. If you want to verify it again, it will be boring, obviously, yes. How many times can you verify that you were never born? Probably 2-3 times, because it is a slightly difficult topic. You will find out through your own experience that birth means arrangement of matter, a change in matter, matter taking form, like becoming a body. Then you look at the experiencer, which is you, obviously, and you do not find anything. So immediately you know that the concept of birth is not applicable to me. Not only there is no birth for me, I'll never find out if I was born. And after that it becomes boring, obviously. So this can be the first reason that the contemplation seems to be not interesting. There is second reason, like you said, lazy intellect. How to find out if it is due to lazy intellect? Your questions will remain unanswered. If the intellect is lazy, it does not want to do the hard work of searching for the evidence in the direct experience and applying the logic, then the question will remain unanswered. For example, if I am born or not, I am too lazy to find out. And so this doubt will always be there. So that is one way to find out. Is it done? That is why it is boring. Or the intellect doesn't want to do it. That's why it's boring. Search. What is the reason? I have seen that once or twice is enough. 1 day or 2 days, 3 days are enough to verify the whole essential knowledge. It should not take more than that. Still, we have given 1 month for verification because I know newcomers, they face some problems. They have questions and doubts. And then we included this as practice because I've found out that many people do not want to contemplate, or they don't know how to contemplate. They don't know how to look for evidence. So that is why it is there. But if you are not looking for evidence, you are happy with the evidence, there is no need to repeat the same contemplation again. So it won't remain boring. And you can explore other topics to contemplate. Find out what you like, what is interesting for you. Sit down 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day. Contemplate on that interesting topic. It can be worldly, no problem. It can be about science or tantra or something else, your personal favorite topics. But yes, one rule is there for contemplation, that if it is not a pleasure, if it looks like a forced practice, then you should not do it. You should enjoy exploring topics in your mind. Then it becomes a good practice, fruitful, meaningful practice. Since it is your own direct experience and it is about the essential knowledge, not something worldly where you need to go somewhere and find out something. It is right now, right here. All the answers are right now, right here in the context of path of knowledge. You will get the answer soon, yes. And if you get the answer, there is no need to go deeper in it. No need to go deep. You can challenge yourself in finding answers to more difficult questions. However, once you get the essential knowledge, no question remains difficult. That is another thing. So, yes, contemplation becomes complete when the answer comes before the question. It is very strange that the person starts speaking the question and the answer starts appearing in the mind. That is how the essential knowledge is. So, what we are doing is we are trying to make everybody this fast or this efficient that as soon as the question or doubt is there, the answer appears, and it is normally one line only, two lines. Contemplation is not long, boring, repetitive job. No, instant answers. So you are witnessing this directly now. No matter what is the question, instantly you get the answer. No need to go deep in it. Just enjoy your free time, or you can challenge yourself with more difficult questions. Those who need questions for contemplation, Gunig is sending everyday questions, but probably many of you can answer it in 2 minutes. If you need more questions, then there is knowledge quiz on the website where we have, I think, 500-600 questions in English. So all the arrangement has been made if you want to explore this kind of practice of contemplation. Otherwise, my suggestion is to do it only if you enjoy it, just like I said now. It should not be forced. You should not think like this, that I am contemplating since 2 minutes, 5 minutes. All the answers are here. But Guruji told me to contemplate half an hour, 1 hour. No, there is no need. Purpose is to remain in the habit of contemplation, not let the intellect become lazy. The purpose is not to sit forcefully for 1 hour and contemplate on some boring topic. That is not the purpose. The other question is, how do we verify whether we have arrived at correct answer after contemplation? It is very easy. It will be as per your direct experience and it will be logical. Done. That is what verification is. If the answer is as per the direct experience and it is absolutely logical, it is not a story, it is not imaginary, it is not assumption, there is no doubt about it. That is the correct answer. If you go out in the daytime and look at the sky and somebody asks you this question, is it day or night? How will you verify? Just look out. Sun will be shining. That will be the direct experience. And your clock or your watch will tell the time. And it should be daytime, AM. So that explains your experience logically. That is, I am not dreaming. The clock is also agreeing with me. So that is called evidence. It should not take time. Just look and you can answer simply by looking. It is day. Sun is shining. There is no darkness. There are no stars. Perfectly logical. So this is how you check whether your answer is correct or not. Contemplation is this much only. Looking at the direct experience. Looking at the logic. And logic is also very simple. For example, one statement cannot be true and false at the same time. Simple logic. One statement should not contradict the other statement. Simple logic. We do not go into very deep logic here. Actually, we need to apply only 2 or 3 rules of logic here, which are clearly given in the program. For example, if there are 2 things, apparently both have same qualities and there is no dividing line between them, there is no boundary between them, they are actually one thing. Very simple logic. Same way, if 2 things always appear together and we do not find any separation between them, distance between them, they are one. That logic is applied to experience and the experiencer. Simple logic. If something is changing, it is false. That logic is applied to all the experience. It is false. How much time it takes? Hardly any time. However, if not told to verify like this or contemplate like this, any average person will not be able to do it, because this is not taught to ordinary people. This way of knowing is never given to ordinary people. For them, knowledge is something written in some book and it is very difficult. Nobody understands it. Their impression of knowledge is like this. But on the path of knowledge, knowledge is simply destruction of blind beliefs, assumptions. indoctrination. Whatever was believed without evidence, you simply destroy it using the evidence. Evidence is direct experience and logic. Since it is mostly about you, because you are the essence, you are the whole existence. So it is mostly about you. So you don't need to open any book, go anywhere, do anything special. You are right here, right now. Even after you're trying to verify, the doubt remains whether my answer was correct or not, or how to verify this thing, how to contemplate on this thing. Then you need to come in weekly meetings and ask your question that I wanted to find out what is my essence, but I'm not sure how to find it out. Ask for help in the weekly meeting, because that is the purpose of weekly meeting. I do not give any lectures here. I do not say anything new which you have not already heard in your 20 lessons. Nothing new is given. If it fails, if you don't like all these things, there are two reasons for that. First is, this is not your path. Because you can see that this is effortless path, direct, very much direct. It does not take time, it does not take effort. It takes intelligence, yes, lot of intelligence, very sharp. Discretion, we do not even call it intelligence. It is just discretion, knowing the true from false. That's all it takes. What is right, what is wrong, what is correct, what is incorrect. That much. Discretion, discrimination we call it. In Sanskrit we say vivek. So that much is needed. Sharp intellect. It does not take time. So if difficulties are seen, that means the person is not ready for path of knowledge, and they are given some other path which is more suitable for them. And the second reason is there can be some impurity. Like you must have seen some examples of impurities in our weekly meetings. They are always there. They are there in everybody. So the teacher will guide you. If the impurity is found, the teacher will ask you to remove it. And that can take time. That can take sometimes many years. This can happen when the mind says that yes, my path is path of knowledge, but there are no outcomes, there are no fruits, there is no success. And that is a hint that there is impurity there. Or in technical words, we say mind is resisting. It stops thinking exactly when there is a question in front of you, or suddenly there is headache. Suddenly you start feeling asleep, or you get so much confused, you change the meanings of the words, etc., etc. These are the symptoms of resistance of the mind, impurities. If this is seen, we immediately stop the program and we do the necessary, whatever is needed. Usually we cannot do much except waiting. So my suggestion is, go through this effort, although it is not effortful, but I've given you the suggestions. It looks like effort. And if it fails, try to search for the impurity. Try to look at what the mind does. And if after doing everything, the result is ignorance, no light, we simply leave the path. Find out something which is more according to this instrument, mind-body instrument. Because everybody is not made for the path of knowledge. This path is not suitable for each and everybody. Actually, it is suitable for probably 1% of the seekers. Mostly they go in devotion, majority of them. Some of them, they go in the path of energy, because that is fancy thing, isn't it? Some will go in occult and all, which is very difficult, but still that is attractive. And a few, probably 2%, 3%, take the yogic path, discipline of mind. Because that is also, nobody likes it, isn't it? Path of knowledge, hardly anybody comes here. It is the least popular, although it is the fastest and direct. We are trying to make it easy, accessible, like it is done in the Essence of Knowledge program. Otherwise, the traditional method is to learn Sanskrit for 10 years and do the service in some ashram for next 10 years. And then if the guru is in a good mood, he will tell you something about the Atman, Brahman, Maya. It is difficult. It was made difficult. But now is the time to make it accessible to everybody. That is what is done in the Essence of Knowledge program. You sit at home, you listen, it's very easy now. So still there are filters. I make sure that worthy person comes in and worthy person gets the knowledge. That much I make sure. But sometimes, yes, there can be issues in knowing, although it is also simple. The issue is something else, not the path of knowledge, not the knowledge itself. The issue is the seeker itself, himself or herself. For that, there is nothing in path of knowledge. They need to be sent to other path for training.